I don't think I ever told you this, but I was actually on the path to being a ranger once. Did the whole boot camp thing, even got rookie status. Anyway, not the point. My old ranger squad was a great bunch. There was 6 plus me. Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Hepton, Stoll, and Thompson. They were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday. We had beers and wings planned. Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the hiss.
You see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want the hiss to get them. Could you find them for me? The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Arish. And I won't let them stay hiss.
Well, there we go. We have ourselves a new quest, even though we already have ourselves
You're not the only one who's busy.
an actual quest. Probably could have got that on the last one, but didn't. Since we've been delaying speaking with Dylan, let us go, I guess, upstairs, because the game is telling us to go upstairs. Ooh, I don't think we ever went through this door. And let's see if we can figure out where he is. It looks like we have some reading material. I find it interesting that we can't float over here. It's kind of annoying. Para-utility, objects of power and their para-utility. Objects of power are unique in their capacity to grant certain individuals paranatural abilities. We call these individuals para-utilitarians. The potency of these abilities depends on the para-utilitarian. Using the redacted object of power as an example, some para-utilitarians can achieve a throw distance of redacted, while others are only capable of little as redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.15 for more information. What exactly determines an individual's paranatural competence is unknown, but it is largely believed that some redacted exists within the body and that, like all muscles, it can be exercised. To continue my analysis, I have officially requested access to the Northmore records, considering he is one of the most accomplished para-utilitarians the Bureau has ever seen. Dr. Darling is still considering this request. Refer to File 854-1982 for the full report. So this is a room we should have gone in like 12 years ago when we first started the game, because it's only a security clearance 1. But just the same, we have gotten into it now, and we have read about things we already know about, more or less. Okay, let us continue on. You know, one thing we did do in the last one is we got a crap ton of mods. I don't know if we got any good ones. It doesn't look like it. I don't know. I mean, whatever. Launch energy cost, we already have an 18%. The C's accelerator was actually kind of fun. 69%, 54%. We'll get rid of that one because that's not as good. Energy gained per element pickup. Well, that's an interesting idea. Vigorous energy recovery. I kind of like the sound of that one. Wow. 26% to 43% when comparing from quality 3 to quality 5. It's pretty significant. We are already rocking an energy utility one, right? Launch energy cost. So I'm going to say we don't really have anything of interest there. We do have some new weapon mods, but it looks like most of these are exclusive to other forms. Ammo cost while levitating, minus 19%. That's interesting. Damage while aiming. So those are some Pierce upgrades. Most of these are just exclusive straight up. So I guess Shatter, did we get a better one for Shatter? We sure didn't. We still can't put more than one mod on Shatter, so I guess we got to figure that out at some point. I don't know where we're supposed to be going upstairs, so I am going to end up wandering a little bit as I try to figure that out.
Marshall abandons us. I'm sick of no one telling us what's going.
Go back to Pope's promotion. From junior researcher, he's getting a promotion for outstanding performance. Dr. Darling has personally recommended Ms. Pope for a promotion based on her work ethic and assistance in advancing many ongoing research matters. See research reports redacted for breakthroughs resulting from her work. According to her colleagues, Pope has displayed a keen eye for detail and a quick grasp of paranatural concepts. She is professional and diligent, though some of her coworkers complain of social disinterest. The review committee approves this recommendation and promotes Ms. Pope to the position of research specialist. Man, I cannot speak. I don't know what happened. I just forgot how, apparently. Go ahead and open up this guy. Get ourselves some undefined reading materials, so to speak. That was weird. Collective Unconscious, compiled by Paula Bronte and Lorenzo Dunn researchers. Collective unconscious, did I say unconscious? Unconscious is defined as a form of the unconscious that is shared in all human minds. From this arises unconscious knowledge linking us through our ancestral heritage. See Jung Report, pages 12 to 34. Through this collective unconscious, we unknowingly attribute a series of images and archetypes to all elements of our lives. These archetypes are never fixed, but shift and change in tandem with our species and culture. This internal belief in the power of images, shared by a massive population, is redacted in the creation of altered items and objects of power. The sheer amount of redacted exuded is attracted to the best representation of the image, imbuing a single object with massive amounts of redacted. Theoretically, places of power could likewise be formed by the simple power of sustained collective belief. Refer to file 541-7532 for full report. Okay. So basically, you can believe something into existence. That's interesting. That is interesting.
Apparently the director restored HRA production. They're already getting others.
Maybe back to the director's office is where we're supposed to go. Let's go ahead and unlock this guy. Oh, this room. Someone had some fun with sticky notes. Give me a couple mods. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, mod in a memory. Excellent. Let's do some reading. Sticky note complaint. To whom it may concern. In case you are not aware, something caused a sticky note in my office to duplicate. My office is unusable now. I will be working from home until this is resolved. You can reach me on my cell or home phone. Sincerely, Jay Bozer, Vice Chief of Staff. Yeah, something happened with the sticky notes, clearly, although they're not attached to the desks and chairs and everything else, just the walls, ceiling, floor, etc. That's pretty fun. I like that a lot. Before we go into the director's office...
I heard some rangers saying he saved them in maintenance. They were attacked by a new kind of hiss, and Arish got them out.
All right, but still, a security guard leading rangers? I don't know if I like taking orders from a mall cop.
Wow. You don't like taking orders from a mall cop, and yet he saved your bacon. Okay. Okay. What is that plant? That is just funky. Don't take office equipment outside of the building. Yes, thank you. Especially sticky notes. Hello, me. I guess let's try the director's office and see if...
I heard it's the director's brother.
Nope.
Would you shoot your brother?
That's no one's brother.
Guessing maybe not there.
He's the enemy, plain and simple.
They're talking about Dylan, but I missed what they said other than he's the enemy.
So talented, she would have found a solution to all this by now.
So there was another direction we could go over here to executive affairs. I'm gonna guess that's not the correct area. That's the problem when the game tells me to go upstairs. Okay. Speak with Dylan on the upper level. Okay, great. Where on the upper level? Because...
In there, we go around that way.
I mean, we've just kind of wandered around the whole thing, I guess. We didn't come to this side. I know we could have gone around, but whatever. Minor details and stuff. I don't think we've ever bothered to go wander through this area, so... This is still good, because we're getting a bunch of materials and things. That'll get us closer to upgrading a service weapon form thing. Did we go in this room? If we did, we missed that. I don't think we did, because we went over... Oh, we didn't come over here either. Okay, just turn that on. We did come in this room, right? Maybe? Maybe we did. Nope, because we would have found that. Technological limitations of the oldest house, compiled by Dr. Carl Urban and Dr. Hubert Tan, on the order of Casper Darling. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau. but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any redacted signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable gains in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. Do you think the redacted is Wi-Fi? If the power of collective unconscious is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural redacted for the oldest house to redacted them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the redacted to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Redacted agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Refer to file 419-1935 for full report. Do you think Jesse came into the oldest house with a cell phone? If she did, she might want to consider getting rid of it. She hasn't already thought about that. I mean, just saying. So we've been through that way to the director's office, general direction, but I don't know, whatever. Check this out. A shifted bathroom complaint. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level bathroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my that button's doing anything. In the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace, but still not working. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. D. Rodriguez. Okay. Let's see what we've got over here. House memory. That was bad timing. Alas, sometimes that is life. Okay, so this is clearly where Dylan is being held.
You are a worm through time. The thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been a near you. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time, the thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes.
You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
You are a worm through time.
Shit.
The thunder's home distorts you.
That's Dylan.
White pearls,
Can you hear me? Oh, come on, Dylan. I'm here. I found you.
You've always been a near you. You want this to be true.
Do you know who I am? Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign. Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please. Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You came in through the hole in you. We let you in. You've always been here. The only true. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange Trio.
Shit. Shit. He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small, in ordinary, in the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years. tongue time for applause. We build you till nothing remains. The air cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home.
The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny.
I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet.
You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
In your regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jesse. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for the slide projector. You can help me. We can end this.
You are a worm through time. You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes. White
Wow.
but yellow and red in the eye.
So we got the security clearance somehow. I guess he just passed it through the slot in the door, clearly. Anyway, I guess we can talk to him again.
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find here.
Dylan. Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Off to a good start.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary, before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
Sure.
What the hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts.
I want to say yes. He's trying to mess with you.
Maybe Dylan's still in there. Maybe there's a way to reach him.
I'd like to talk to my brother, please. Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
This again?
I was going to be the new director of this place. I helped you get a job here so that we could be together. You were an office assistant. You'd make coffee and deliver the mail, and there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way, forever and ever. It was nice. Really nice.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted, and none of it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game, and it was a fucking boring game. But you couldn't stop playing. And then it shifted again. Or maybe it was another dream already. Or maybe I'm just confusing them. But in this other dream, it was more like a musical. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary town. It's the ordinary story. She worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office and something. And that's all I can remember of that dream.
Maybe that's for the best.
You are a worm through time.
I think on that note, I need a break from his insanity, because holy crap, dude, I can only take so much at one time. I want to say there was something else. Do we have... Oh, I guess we have more of these things to do, but anyway, I think we're all good on that. So for right now, we're going to call this one good. We will pick up on the next one. Maybe we'll talk to him some more, maybe we won't. And I'm going to do my best to figure out which thing I accidentally skipped over so we can read that and enjoy. Catch you in the next one. Till then, thanks for watching. See you later.